Good evening traders and welcome to TradesFX. It's Tuesday the 19th of March 2024 and the time is just about to turn 20 to 9 p.m. here in the UK. Traders, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all keeping well. Hope you're all mastering your art, testing, practice. Keep into your plan. Now traders, very short video here. Just going to jump over into the charts to show you that we've had an alert. So the Swiss franc Japanese yen has crossed through the lines that I've mentioned in the previous videos. So now we're going to take a closer look at this pair and see if there's anything happening here, if there's opportunity, or whether I just need to sit on my hands and wait further. Let's see what's going on, traders. Good evening traders and welcome back to TradesFX. It's Tuesday the 19th of March 2024 and the time is just turned 10 past 9 p.m. UK time. Traders, as you've just seen in the previous video, we've had an alert and I just want to talk you through what's happened and what is my next move, is if any. The pair that I'm talking about is here, I'm on the monthly chart of the Swiss franc Japanese yen. Now, you've already seen my explanation of what I think might happen to this pair, and I think it's fair to say that this long-term uptrend here just tells you, this market is most definitely in an uptrend. There's nothing really here to suggest that the market might turn long-term to the downside. However, there is a little bit to suggest that the market might turn to the short side on a short-term basis in some form of a correction before it continues the uptrend. And this is what I'm banking on, traders. So let me just tell you what I'm thinking. Let me just slowly go through where we are now and what my plans are. So I've already showed you that we've had an alert and price has moved into an area of interest for me after breaking a horizontal channel. A change of character in this pair to the upside, which now gives me a thought that we could be looking for a correction, and the sentiment is a slight shift in the sentiment, which gives me a hint that that could also be the case. Now, I'm here on the monthly chart, and as you can see, each one of these bars represents a month, okay? And there's just one thing that I didn't identify in my previous video, which I just want to bring to this video here, and what that is the lows of this month here. This is January. This bar here represents January. And the reason that I want to represent, let me just move price across. In fact, let me move it. That's better. Fatten it up a little. Let's see if I can fatten it up so it's just ridiculously big. Okay. So this January bar here, the reason that I want to reference it is because of what happened in the current bar. Now, if you look at our current bar here, you will see, although price is up here right now, at some point during the last month of March, price has pushed down to the downside, okay, and then pushed back up. Now, that's very bullish, but I don't think that's going to hold short term. But what I want to draw your attention to is where price actually turned and reversed. And if I just get me a horizontal line and I put it in there, price turned almost, let me just make sure we're on that line. Yes, we are. Price stopped just before the low of the January bar. Now, I think that's a significant area, and also an area where price could find support and then continue the uptrend if I'm right. So what I want to do now is I want to start going down the time frames and I want to show you what we've got and what I'm thinking. So let's go down to the weekly chart to see if we see anything. Well, there's not much really happening there. Down to the daily chart. Now, the daily chart gives you more, or gives me more indication of what's going on. And as you can see, we've had a strong rally today up into that level of interest, which is that level of supply. Okay. Also got some Fibonacci confluence in that area, which is also looking good. Let me just see where we are Fibonacci wise. So if I get from the highs back down to the lows, and look at that, we've just pushed through the 618 Fibonacci of that swing. Okay, so we're well in there. We've got confluence with supply. We've also got confluence with Fibonacci. Let's have a look at a Fibonacci expansion. If I take this low here, this low here to this high here and back down in. Is there anything else I can see? Let's just line that up so it's spot on. Well, wouldn't you know it, we're inside the equal legs 127 fib extension of that move. Is there anything else? I just want to try something here just to see. Let me get that fib expansion again. Let me just do a fib expansion of this move here. And what I want to do is I just want a template there, and I just want to have a look at the where once. Well. Look at that. Look at that. Do you see that? Let me just pull it out so you can see. And line it back up. Can you see that white line there? What that white line is a of the first swing, not the whole swing. It's a 1618 fib expansion, sorry, of this first swing. Not up here where I pulled up from, just the first swing. So there's a lot of Fibonacci at this level. Now, do I just sell here? Do I just sell because we've got Fibonacci, we've got supply, we've got sentiment? Do I just sell? And the answer to that is no. Why? Because it's not in my plans to just sell. I've got to look for some kind of trigger, some kind of bar, some kind of pattern, some kind of something. Now, I was looking for some kind of a pattern pushing up there, and I've certainly got my pattern. Let me just show you what my pattern is. A few of you might recognize what that is, okay? Or what that's called. All right, so that's my pattern. That's a pattern that I was looking for, or one of the patterns I was looking for in the push-up into supply if price got there. Now I'm in supply, I've got to really think about what I'm looking for. Now, we've got this, we're on an 18-hour chart, okay? Let me fatten this up. We're on an 18-hour chart, and I've got this spinning top here, haven't I? Now, this spinning top is definitely it's an indecision bar. After this long up move here, we've stalled, and we've stalled right in the area that I spoke to you about. But I want to go further down the time frames, and I want to just see if there's anything else. There's that spinning bar, even on a 9-hour chart now. 3-hour, still there. Sorry, 6-hour, still there. 3-hour. Okay, so at this current moment, there is nothing telling me that I should sell. I do believe, however, I do believe, however, that this leg up in here is looking weak. There's a number of reasons for that, but one of the reasons, just to give you a little hint of what I'm thinking of, if you look at this big bar here, okay, look at how big that bar is. And subsequently, after that bar, the bars have got considerably smaller. Okay, there is less, I believe, there is less participation in this up move. Okay, and that's what I'm banking on. So now all I'm really waiting for is some kind of a pattern up in here or some kind of a bar to get short. Now, will I trade it? I don't know. Okay, don't normally trade this pair, but I do see that there's potential opportunity in here. Now, let me just, before I close this video down, and I've been here nearly 8 minutes now, this level down here, which I just pointed out, okay, as far as the low of January's bar, this blue line here represents the low of January's bar. If I'm able to get a pattern up here that I need, okay, and I do indeed sell, let's just have a look at what we're looking at, pip-wise. If I do indeed sell, that would be a good trade. Would I go down to the bottom? Maybe not, but we're looking at 300 pips. So guys, let's see what happens. All I'm waiting for now is some kind of a bar. And if I get that bar or a pattern, I'll come back, I'll shoot another video, and I'll show you what I'm doing regarding entry, if I enter. Okay, I think I will take this trade because I do like this, and I do like what I'm seeing in the sentiment. Okay, but we'll see. Now, that flashing is something that's really annoying me. Did you see that? I'm using the TradingView app, and that flashing is something I experienced before, but it is what it is. Traders, thanks for checking in with me. Come across and subscribe to the channel, leave comments, and we'll catch you all very soon. Take care, traders.